In this painting, yeah, I do feel utterly transformed, but I also look at this painting and it still feels like me. Like I'm not lost in there. I've done a lot of self-portraits throughout my career, but this one certainly stands out amongst the rest. To be honest, I paint a lot of self-portraits mostly because I'm a convenient model, but like beyond that, doing a lot of self-portraits obviously makes your storytelling a lot more personal. I would recommend that everyone creates a self-portrait at one point or another. I think it's a fabulous exercise. I didn't do a self-portrait for a couple years after I started creating, and it took me a while to get comfortable with the procedure. The takeaway that I had when I first started doing them was that self-portraits help you discover self-love. And it's not that I entirely disagree with that sentiment, I just think it's a bit on the nose. Like every high schooler's artist statement, including mine, followed that general idea. And I just think that there's a lot more interesting dialogue beyond that. This take believes that a self-portrait has to capture a version of yourself that's likable or attractive, and I find that to be a bit narrowing. None of my self-portraits ever made me feel like I was particularly beautiful. They just made me feel like I'm a good artist. I think that everyone wants to paint the most honest version of themselves, but what if self-portraiture can't be honest? Because at some point, you're gonna have to choose the parts of yourself that you believe deserve to go into the painting, and I think that those choices say everything. Self-portraiture puts you in a weird loop, because you're both trying to control how you're seen and trying to see yourself clearly at the same time, and those two things work against each other. The second that you're trying to represent yourself, you're editing, whether you mean it or not. Even if it's vulnerable, even if it's raw, it's still curated.